Alright guys, we have question 8 from the chapter 7 of Hibbeler textbook Engineering Mechanics, and in this one we need to determine the internal shear force and moment acting at point C in the beam. So as always, we have two different supports at point A and B. So we're going to start with the free body diagram of the whole structure. So we have a pin at point A, which means we have both AX and AY. Call this our X and Y. And the other side of the beam is lying on the point B, so we're just going to consider normal force By in here, and we have the distributed force, which would be applying exactly at the center or point C, since distributed load is symmetrical, and the magnitude would be 500 times the base, which is 6 plus 6 or 12 pounds, and that would be pretty much everything. And after that, we can just try do a section at point C. We can consider either left side of the beam or right side of the beam in order to find the shear force and bending moment acting on point C. So let's start with the moment about point B. We are in equilibrium. Sum of all forces equals 0, and same for the moment about any point that we want. And here, if we do that, we have the moment of AY in this direction about point B, so it's a clockwise moment, minus AY distance would be from A to B, or 12. The AX is not making any moment since it's passing through the point B. We have the moment of our distributed force in this direction, counterclockwise positive, so 500 times 12 times the distance from C to B, which is 6. And we have two different moments at point A and at the left end of the beam, 900 pound-foot counterclockwise, so plus 900. And on the other side, we have a clockwise moment, minus 900, which they're going to cancel each other out, so equals 0. We can cancel out 12 in here, so our AY is basically 6 times 500, or 3,000 pounds. And if we want to find our AX, if we do sum of all forces in X direction, we only have AX as unknown, so our AX is 0. So that's good enough for us. We can move on with the free body diagram of this part of the beam. So let's draw that, and we can find all the unknowns at point C. So we figure that there is no AX. We have our AY, which was 3,000 pounds. And we have the distributed force on top of the beam, but the distributed forces that we have in this part is what we have in here, or half of what we found in here, and it's gonna be exactly at the center. So we will be somewhere in here. The force would be 500 times 6 instead of 12 this time, and the distance would be half of 6 feet, or 3 feet on each side. And at point C, we have another moment of 900 pound-foot to the left end of the beam, this one. And we're going to consider one shear force and a bending moment of counterclockwise. For now, let's see what we get. And we can consider another normal force in here, but since there is no x component, the NC will be 0. So we can do sum of all forces in y direction equals 0. So we're going to have 3,000 minus 500 times 6, another 3,000 downward, minus VC equals 0. These two will be canceled out, so there won't be any shearing force at point C. And if we want to find the bending moment, we have sum of all moments about C equals 0. So we have the moment of distributed force, and it's going to be counterclockwise, so 3,000 times 6 times 3 minus the other 3,000, this one, and that one's going to be clockwise, so 3 plus 3, or 6. We have the 900 pound-foot on the end of the beam, and we consider counterclockwise moment, bending moment at point C or MC. And if we want to calculate MC in here, we're gonna have 3000. We can factor 3000 in these two, so we're gonna have 6 minus 3 minus 900. This will be 3. So our MC would be 9000 minus 900, which will be 8100 pound-foot. Or if we divide it by 1000, 8.1 kip. So we did not get any negative sign. That shows that the MC was counterclockwise moment. So we can do counterclockwise in here too. And yeah, that would be everything for this one. Hope everything was clear. The only tricky part for this question is that we have to watch for the distributed force when we are considering the left side. We're gonna have half of this and the center would be in the middle. So we just need to watch for that, and that would be everything. You guys take care. I'll see you in the next video.